Welcome. My name is Diana Waring, and I'm glad you're here. We were talking recently about how learning is hard work, but it can still be enjoyable. And my analogy for learning was gardening. We all know that gardening is hard work, but you don't make the hard work virtually impossible by doing it in the dead of winter. And when you enjoy gardening, you gladly put out all kinds of effort to have it flourish. So we want our kids to enjoy learning so that they have the opportunity to work hard at it, to flourish in their learning. That's the goal, self-motivated learners. An excellent question is raised, however, when someone says, well, if my kids are supposed to enjoy learning, then how are they ever going to learn perseverance? How are they going to build the discipline of sticking to a task until it's done, even when they don't enjoy it? Perseverance is a really important character quality to develop, and we want our kids to be fully equipped to be able to handle their adult lives. We want them to know how to follow through, how to be diligent, how to stick to a task until completed, how to be faithful in the little things. The question is, what's the best way to help them learn this? Let me suggest to you an approach that doesn't look like a child sitting at the table crying because they can't get up until they complete their math problems. If the math doesn't make sense to them, or if their brains are tired from the exertion and perseverance is what you're trying to teach them at that moment, the unexpected result is that they learn to hate math. They learn that it's too hard for them, that they're not good at it. And that would be problematic, right? You want your kids to look at a math problem and think, oh, how do I solve that? Rather than, oh, I could never solve that, or who cares anyway? So let's move instilling perseverance out of the learning academics category for now. Let's use other natural parts of homeschool life to give kids an opportunity to do things they might find tedious or boring, things that teach them how to be responsible and diligent. Are you ready for this? Can I have a drum roll? Introducing the chore chart. Think about it. If Susie is expected to put water and dog food in the dog bowl every morning, it's something that you can easily explain. Susie, what would happen to Rover if he didn't have any food or water today? Oh, Mommy, he would be really sad. He might even get sick and die. Well, honey, what he would be is very uncomfortable and very hungry. What do you feel like when you are very hungry? Mommy, my tummy hurts when I get hungry. I know. And you know what? Rover's tummy will hurt too if he doesn't get fed. So this is a really, really important job to do. What's happening in this scenario is that Susie is discovering motivation for a chore. Now, she might forget tomorrow, so you check the dog bowl. We don't want Rover going hungry. If she missed it, you bring her to the bowl and have the conversation again. You might make a chore chart with stickers on it so she gets her happy face sticker each day after she fills the dog bowl, or whatever. The point is that day by day, Susie learns how to be diligent, how to be responsible. All right, let's move on to dishes, shall we? The dreaded dish strainer represents another level of persevering, of doing things right, of accomplishing what may be distasteful. It's an opportunity for Johnny to learn how to do something needful, important, and never-ending. With our kids, we rotated through the kitchen chores, setting the table, clearing the table, doing the dishes, because none of them enjoyed the dishes. And yet, doing dishes is a fact of life, unless you eat out every single meal or use paper plates. Now, one of the things about chores is that you as the parent and the teacher can give your kids insight into how to do them in such a way that the chore doesn't seem terrible. My friend Barbara would read to her kids from a fascinating book while they did dishes, to teach them that you can occupy your mind with something interesting while your body is doing something boring. Or, of course, you could model for your kids what it is to hate doing dishes, but that, again, is problematic, right? So think about it. In every area of chores or household responsibilities, how to help your kids understand why this is important, how to do it, and if you found any ways for making it more enjoyable. Your kids do need the experience of persevering, getting through a task that is frustrating or tedious, and chores provide really great opportunities for doing just that. See you next time.